XylPhi-PD offers biologically based reduction of Pierce's disease for use in organic production that helps to preserve the health and productivity of your vines.
First heard of XylPhi-PD about 3 years ago. One of our PCAs, Armon Azevedo, gave me a call and he said, hey, there's this technology that will actually kill Xylella fastidiosa, which is the causal organism of Pierce's disease. Right away, I think all of us realized that this would be something that would be super beneficial to our growers, because right now the only treatments are trying to control the insects that vector the disease, or by roguing out infected vines, and all those things they're sort of stopgap measures. You're putting in all this labor, but really you're just spinning your wheels. So you got your cost of the vine, you've got your planting cost, and then you have your lost production.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a year before you realized you need to pull it out, so you got decline.
Not to mention, it's like, if we look at this vine right here, okay, I'm gonna keep going with it because I'm still getting some crop, but now that untreated serves as a reservoir for Xylella. That's not PD, that's family virus. Even the worst of having family virus, you got abundanza.
Yeah.
You got a crop. The worst.
Yeah, there's no grapes.
Yeah, there's no grapes on this. That's succumbing to Pierce's disease. Now, we have a tool. We have a tool that you have a fighting chance. Proof of concept. This is a place we have to try this product. If it can work here, it can work anywhere. The grower replanted this vineyard just in time for that peak cycle to come up. And so immediately we started seeing vines succumbing to Pierce's disease. And it's not like they're not treating this vineyard. It's not like they're not throwing the kitchen sink, barriers, monitoring. They do it best of class in this county. And this is what they've got. Now they have a leg to stand on. Now they got a chance.
Since this field trial's inception in March of 2019, we have captured a variety of data to study the efficacy of XylPhi-PD. We have captured data on vines treated in both 2019 and 2020, as well as vines that only received treatment in 2020. Our trial consists of 3 groups: a 2-year treated group, a 1-year treated group, and an untreated group. Each group consists of 50 vines per site. We gathered 3 types of data for each group: visual Pierce's disease rating, petioles in September for qPCR ratings of Xylella fastidiosa, and sharpshooter traps that were checked every 2 to 3 weeks. For this site, we did 4 injections of XylPhi-PD for each vine. The vines were treated 3 times between April and August. We collected petiole samples at the end of the season and collected yellow sticky traps for sharpshooters every 2 to 3 weeks.
This is the 2nd year for this site. The first year, treated vines were less symptomatic and had a lower infection rate in the lab samples. And this year we're seeing the same thing, but to a larger degree. What's striking to me is, we have a treated vine over here, which looks pretty healthy. And then right across the way, we've got one that's not treated, and you can just see the symptoms. This is really encouraging because last year, we saw differences, but not this startling.
Not this startling. To come out here when I did and to see what I've seen, it's like I can stand behind this. I can recommend this. This is what the vineyard's supposed to look like.
This site was not an anomaly. We experienced a similar trend at 4 field trial sites in various locations. There was a 60% reduction in PD symptoms in the group that received treatment in 2019 and 2020, and a 35% reduction in the group that only received treatment in 2020. Note that 25% fewer vines in the untreated group displayed PD symptoms. This is related to a lower background PD pressure, resulting from lower sharpshooter numbers. Visual diagnosis findings were confirmed by qPCR detection of Xylella fastidiosa. There was a 57% drop in measurable Xylella fastidiosa in the 2019 and 2020 treated group and a 14% drop in the untreated group.
If you're investing $50,000 an acre, are you going to invest the time to inject those vines and prevent them from getting sick? If I was a vineyard owner, I'd be pounding the table saying, hook me up, sign me up.
XylPhi-PD offers biologically based reduction of Pierce's disease for use in grapevines, for use in organic production, and the only product that attacks PD-causing bacteria.